The doctor pushed a half-meter tube straight into the patient's lungs. Lung washing is supposed to be done under full anesthesia, but he refused any drugs, insisting on staying awake through the entire procedure. Why? Because he wanted to endure the pain while keeping his eyes locked on the live broadcast of an F1 race on TV. When the surgery ended, he grabbed the doctor's arm and demanded another round. He needed to recover as fast as possible so he could get back on the track, defeat the rival he saw on TV, and reclaim his lost glory. Not long after, still carrying the agony of his burns, he put his helmet back on. His wife begged him to quit, but he only said this is a man's stubbornness. He was Niki Lauda, known as the bravest driver in F1 history, and his greatest rival was James Hunt. Their first clash happened on the F3 circuit. As a rookie, Niki went toe-to-toe with James. Even outperforming him at times, James tried to dive inside on a tight corner, forcing Niki off the line. Niki had no intention of giving way, but for safety's sake, he tapped the brakes. Even so, their tires still clipped, almost causing a crash. James was lucky enough to restart and get back into the race, but Niki's car died on the spot. He had to drop out. In the end, James took the win. Afterward, Niki accused him of reckless driving, saying that without his braking, the crash would have been catastrophic, but James only mocked him, and from that moment the grudge between them was set. Niki was born into a wealthy family in Vienna, but he had no interest in the banking business. Instead, he went to the bank on his own, took out a loan, and bought his way into an F1 team. That was the beginning of his legendary journey. He modified the car himself, leaving the team owner stunned. In F1, even a few tenths of a second can mean the difference between victory and defeat, and Niki managed to improve by a full 2-3 seconds. When James's team boss heard that Niki had literally bought his spot, he decided to throw James straight into F1 as well. The new season had barely begun before tragedy struck. A driver lost control, flew off the track, and was killed. This was the price of chasing ultimate speed. James was shaken, insisting the race should be cancelled, but Niki shot back coldly. Why? In his eyes, it was the driver's own mistake, not the track's fault. Niki always saw things with brutal clarity. James, unwilling to back down, mocked him for buying his seat, and Niki immediately countered, sneering at James's bottom of the pack results. Neither man could stand the other, each convinced the other was a complete bastard.